Praise the Lord, everybody. Welcome to On Point. I'm Bishop David G. Evans here with Pastor Nicholas Smith. So glad you could join us once again for the number one Saturday morning Christian-based call-in talk show in America, live every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on any smart device at David G. Evans, the number one, at David G. Evans 1. We'd love for you to give us a call, toll-free from anywhere in the world. We look forward to talking to you. Our legacy callers always call in, but we love listening and hearing from our callers that have never called before. Maybe long-time listeners, but never stepped into the conversation. Perhaps this will be the morning that you step in and where you get to share with us some of your wisdom. We discuss things, but always from a biblical perspective. We talk about politics and sports and culture, things going on around us, events in the world, but we try to give you that kingdom perspective so you have an idea, understanding not only why things are happening, why the people that are doing these things that we may agree or disagree with, what they're all about, what our leadership is all about in this nation, especially our Christian leaders. But also, we like to talk about those things that are really exciting to us, what's going on with the latest playoffs and what's happening in Wimbledon, which is really going hot and heavy right now. And we love talking to you about those things that are close to your heart. So give us a call. Toll free, 866-743-8267, 866-743-8267, 866-74-EVANS. Give us a call. We need you to like us, subscribe to us, thumbs up on that platform that you're viewing us on. Subscribing costs you nothing, but it helps us a lot. We want 1,000 thumbs up today, 1,000 likes. That would help us with the algorithm. So I'm thanking you in advance for not only for subscribing to us, but giving us that thumbs up, especially those of you that know what kind of program this program is. Well, a lot going on, Pastor Nick. I have been digging into the impact of the bill and been trying to figure out a way to explain it to people, especially this whole debt ceiling thing. And the closest thing I could do on the level that we live on is understanding that if your salary was reduced, but they sent you a credit card saying, we're going to raise your credit limit, and you max that out, you'd end up in more debt, less money coming in, and you'd probably have to negatively impact some essentials in your household. We talked last Wednesday about how all of our that are head of households, that are leading households, every financial decision we make impacts a person positively or negatively in the home that we're responsible for. And people don't seem to understand. Our politicians have become detached from the fact that the decisions they're making are touching people's lives. And here's what's really crazy. If you're going to raise the debt ceiling, why take food out of people's mouths? It doesn't seem like that huge of a question to me.
No.
Why are you impacting people's, why reduce health care by almost $1 trillion, but raise your debt ceiling to $5 trillion? It makes no sense
at all. None.
I'm cutting costs, but we're going further in debt.
We're raising costs at the same time.
It makes no sense.
Right.
And then to see, I don't know what kind of agreements have been solidified, but they're telling people we're not going to tax your overtime. But the advantages they're giving to corporations and the sheer fact that it says in Project 2025 that they're going to do away with overtime. Well, of course they're not going to tax it. There won't be any. And the whole thing about the tips, it's a smokescreen.
It is.
So I'm gonna take your health care. I'm gonna tax you like crazy once you reach $25,000. and who can live on $25,000?
Right. No idea.
Okay, so you're not going to tax that first $25,000, but you can't make it on that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a salary and commission or tips, they're going to tax your salary, raise the taxes on your salary, and let you go free up to a point.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, I'm taking other things away from you.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's just so. The perks that corporate people, and I've said this for years, because I'm basically a business person, a lot of Republican policies benefit business people, but they don't benefit the people that I serve.
Yep.
So you get $400 extra to deal with if you're at the bottom of the economic scale. But they take your health care away.
Yep. It's a wash. A negative wash, actually, when you think about it, yeah.
It's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
To give somebody already making $1 million another $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 in there, those two things don't equate.
Mm-mm.
So I'm giving 80 to somebody else to give you 4.
Yep.
So you won't scream about the 4. But you won't have health care.
Yep.
You won't be able to afford to put your kid in daycare. Somebody's going to have to quit the job.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You're
right. And to spend, what is it, like $150 billion for the military?
Yes.
And, they're talking about government waste. They waste a lot. $150 billion, what? They're building, like $1 million bombs and, just.
They haven't successfully navigated an audit in almost 20 years.
That's true. That's true.
Our Defense Department can't successfully navigate an audit.
Yeah. Because they're paying their people, their boys, their companies, the BlackRock and all them, paying all them billions of dollars to do all these things.
Absolutely.
You can't tell me there's no handshakes behind the scenes.
Come on, man. Come on.
To help make somebody else wealthy.
Come on.
I mean, I didn't read all of it. The thing you did Wednesday was good. If y'all missed it, the Wednesday before Bible study, before the lesson about that. To me, that's prophetic. Prophets speak truth to power.
Absolutely.
Prophets don't get in bed with politicians.
That's right.
They speak to politicians.
That's right.
Right, good and bad.
That's right.
But you're right. This is just another thing to make a certain group more money.
Absolutely.
And watch this. They know the psyche of certain type of people. Like you said, if I give you an extra $400 a year, not a month, a year.
That's invisible.
That's invisible. To them, it'll placate their minds and say, okay, well, I got extra $400, but I'm losing $1,600.
It's $400 a year. Is a little bit over $1 a day. There's no family that's going to feel an impact because there's one more dollar a day in their budget. None. But they understand how a lot of people feel. I'm going to give you $400. Okay. That may help pay one bill. If you get it all at once. The smoke. I think Brandon told me a joke the other day. She said, got a joke for you, Dad. Okay. I was trying to catch some fog, but I missed it, M-I-S-T. So I'm like, that's a dad joke. It's pretty good. All right, but the reality is they're giving us all this smoke. And they're saying, okay, this is for you. And it's nothing.
It's nothing. Now what we were told, we have to do these things for the generations to come, right? Because we don't want our future generations saddled with debt. How are you? Remember, we were told that years ago, right?
Yes, they're still saying that.
They're still saying that, but they're raising the debt ceiling. What they said over 10 years, maybe almost $3 trillion or $4 trillion, $5 trillion, which means our kids and grandkids
on top of the ceiling now.
Which
is what, 3?
Yeah.
So you're going to $8 trillion.
So then our generation that's come out will have to pay for what was done here.
And all they're going to do is keep raising it to give tax breaks to people that don't really need them. And I don't like counting other people's money. But the fact of the matter is, and I said it Wednesday night, why can't we feed hungry people.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we give health care to people that need it?
Mm-hmm.
And still, are the wealthy going to be negatively affected by that?
Mm-mm.
I don't know whether it's just this or that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want any social programs, but I want to help these people that obviously don't need the help.
Yep.
You know, and people have been throwing these figures around. You know, another jet, another yacht. You know, okay, all right, that may be extravagance. I don't spend other people's money. You spend it like you want to.
Yeah.
But is there nothing in this nation now that says anywhere in their brains? I'm not saying heart because I'm not sure we have them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywhere in their brain, okay, as long as my family's eating, I don't care what's going on. Or if your family's suffering, I need some help to go in your direction.
Right.
I don't know what's so hard about that.
It's not. Like, for instance, in the bill, there's I just never heard of this before, bonus depreciation. So, again, I'm not making millions of dollars, so it doesn't benefit me, right? So the people, like you brought the jets, all part of this bill is you can write off a part of your private jet funds to maintain it, do all those things.
Which is extraordinarily expensive.
Very expensive. But the regular people, we don't get no write-offs for maintaining our cars.
Nothing. Nothing. Roof on the house. Nothing.
Yep.
New plumbing.
Nothing. And they cut they're cutting the which is why Elon's upset. They're cutting all those for the electric cars. They're cutting all those benefits, incentives. There you go. Thank you. For all the electric stuff. Solar and all those things. They're starting to cut all those out.
They're going after solar too. A lot of solar companies are going to go out of business. All because fossil fuel wants the emphasis back on gas consumption and oil consumption. Now the Arabs are not saying anything because they know they have the rest of the world in their hand. But in this country, the private interests, the lobbyists of fossil fuel companies, absolutely strong, absolutely well-heeled. You know, owner of the Cowboys, he's well into oil. You know, so the more electric that happens, the less happy he is because they want oil consumption, gas consumption, and all the other products that people don't realize come out of oil. Plastics, you name it, synthetics, all that's refined out of oil.
That's true. But you're right. Why can't we do both? I'm not against you making billions of dollars. You can get a tax break.
Why can't we feed people at the same time?
There you go. But as you said, not a good use of funds as they...
Well, and biblically, the Pool of Bethesda was in town. It's where they siloed people that were disabled, cast away, pushed aside. They siloed them there. And that's what we're doing. But we're doing it like this. We're putting people in these silos and then acting like they don't exist. Why is it that, and this is another example, people die faster in nursing homes? Because families put them in nursing homes and ignore them.
That's true.
And know that they're not getting the best of care.
Because they don't want to be inconvenienced by. And I worked at a nursing home, so I know what you're talking about. The ones whose family came consistently
have to
make sure their food was right.
Have to.
They lived longer, had a better quality of life. Versus those who were just left alone. That's true.
I had an emergency room nurse tell me when one of my parents was in the hospital that the reason my relative was getting good care because I was there 3 times a day. First thing in the morning, in the afternoon, and because I'm clergy, last thing at night. I remember going in there doing the convocation one time at 1:30 in the morning. Stuff wasn't right. I called the medical director at home. You'd have thought there was a fire in that room. People came from everywhere. He happened to be up watching TV. I called him. He said, I told him what was going on. He said, hang up the phone. I hung it up, stood in the hallway. They started running down.
But that's true.
It's true. You know, I'm going to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, you need to be there today.
That's true. That's true, but we see...
And the bill makes owners of nursing homes less responsible for the patients.
That's true. That's true.
They're lifting some of the laws that were put in place to make sure people were cared for. They're wiping all that stuff out
of the way. And they told us they're going to come up with a better health care plan.
They haven't come up with one yet.
They never had one to come up with.
Concept.
That's
what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what we're going to see...
You can't go to the hospital and show them a concept.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
I thought maybe I was behind times.
You're right. But, I mean, we said it a few years ago during the pandemic. We would not be surprised if some years to come a recession is going to hit. They're cyclical. They happen.
Yeah.
They could be big. They could be small. But you can't, like you said, increase prices all the time, decrease people's ability to pay for stuff, and you don't think something's going to happen? Something's going to collide eventually.
I don't know why certain people don't understand the concept of a tariff.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
If it costs the manufacturer more to make stuff and to ship stuff, the manufacturer's not going to absorb that cost. The shipper's not going to absorb that cost. The person buying the product
is going to absorb.
It's going to pay for that.
Yes.
Why is that so? And you know, and countries are going to start protecting themselves. Nobody wants to do business with us so badly that they're going to pay 35% on top of what they're paying already.
No.
You know, Canada's already saying, okay, we're out of this game. Japan is saying, we're getting out of this game. We're not shipping any more cars over here.
Yeah. Yep. They're touting. I saw it this morning. I'm glad you brought that up. You know, tariff revenue is bringing in billions of revenue.
They're lying.
Oh, but they're not talking about who's paying for these.
We got to pay for it.
We're paying for the revenue. It's like it's. I mean,
my lease just ran out on a car, so I had to get another one. And the person selling me the car told me it was a good time to get one because they were anticipating drastic increases in the prices of their automobiles. And I'm like, and I said, so, I was making a joke. I said, so the dealer's not paying for this? She started laughing. No, they got to raise the price of the cars.
Yeah.
And watch what happens. If foreign cars are taken out of the country, don't you think for a moment that American automakers are going to make cars cheaper to get?
No, they're going to make. They're only game in town.
Yes, sir. They're going through the roof.
They're going through the roof.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, last time I checked, monopolies were supposed to be illegal in this country.
Well,
but they'll find a way around.
I don't know what's illegal business now. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I watched a debate about Supreme Court Justice Ketanji. And I don't think I've ever seen a Supreme Court justice castigated because they had a dissenting opinion. I heard a guy say this morning that they just put her in her place and the commentator was like, do what? You don't put her in her place.
Yep.
Would he say that about anybody else?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's all about power and control.
What place does she need to be put in?
Yeah. It's all about power and control. Let's keep you down here. But it goes, you're right. Know your place. Know your role in society. That's what it screams of.
Yeah, that's what screams of. Yeah. That's racist.
Yeah.
You know, we don't throw that word out too easily around here, but
no.
That's clearly 80 years ago language.
Yeah. Yeah. And
coming from an individual that would say that and like, you know, somebody need to put her in her place. Yo.
Calling her a DEI person.
Yeah, now
Sis got more.
Girl. Her resume is so thick you need two people to carry it.
Exactly.
It's crazy. But it's just, I don't know why. I wonder, and you've educated me that a lot of this MAGA view is racially based.
Some of them, yeah.
And a lot of stuff is happening. Because if you can watch people, families get destroyed who are not criminals. if you can watch people's lives being torn apart and actually celebrate it, and still don't want to do the job they're vacating, it's not about the work.
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying.
It's not. It's not.
You know, you're not applying for the job,
Yeah.
you know, picking strawberries.
Nope.
You're not applying for those jobs. You're not applying for the jobs up on the roofs. You're not applying for the jobs at the car washes. So at the end of the day, it's not about the jobs.
It's not.
You can say it is, but it's not.
It's not. It's not.
The farmers are having a hard time getting people.
Yep.
Because folk don't want to do that work.
And now you're seeing people, I'm so tired of I'm saying this. I see what he's doing. I didn't vote for this. Yes,
you did.
You did.
Yes,
he's
you
doing
did.
exactly what he said he was going to do.
Yes, you did.
One guy that voted for him was here from Canada.
Okay.
Born in Canada, raised here on a green card. Here for about 20 years. He took his kids to see his family in Canada. They let his kids come back to America. He had to stay in Canada because he had like some marijuana conviction some years ago.
Okay, they wouldn't let him back in.
No. And he's like, I voted for Trump. You know, I was right on the MAGA board, and now ICE, and they're keeping him. You got to stay in Canada.
It was everybody else.
It was everybody else. You were okay when it was everybody else, but when it's you.
It's so obvious. It's so blatant.
Yep.
That your motivations, the real foundations of your motivations are being revealed. You were okay with everyone else being deported.
Yep.
And thought with a marijuana conviction, they weren't talking to you.
Nope.
You know, there's this big thing on social media about Latinos, Mexicans, and how they are asking black folk to get out and help. Why aren't you guys saying anything? This is not new for us. This is what it's like to be, and I've been saying it for months. People are about to find out what it's like to be African American in the United States of America, and they don't like it.
You know, open a can of worms now, because a couple things. Black folk, a lot of minorities don't realize the reason they have the rights they have is because of the civil rights movement.
Absolutely.
All other races and minority groups benefited from what we went through in this country.
Absolutely.
But for years, they didn't want to be identified with us.
Absolutely.
And they actually, I heard work admit this.
Yes.
They aligned themselves to, I'm not talking about white people, but whiteness.
Okay.
That's a certain culture I'm talking about.
Less cultural.
Yes.
Yes.
So they won't go through what they see us go through. But then when they go through the same thing, it's like, well, I thought we were acceptable.
You're not acceptable.
To certain groups, no matter what, you're not acceptable.
People of color have to deal with a reality. That we're the most polarizing people in the world. You walk into a room, people are for you or against you almost immediately. Most polarizing, any brown, Hispanic, black, anyone that's not white absolutely divides a room when they walk in. And it doesn't matter what context you're in. I remember getting on elevators as a vice president in the top 10 banks in the world and see women clutch their purse. I'm in a decent suit.
Yes.
with the right everything. Little bit of a flashy briefcase, just to add a little style to the thing. Actually saw women, more than one, grab their pocketbook when I stepped on the elevator. And then I'd say, ma'am, I bet you my bag costs more than yours.
Right.
And the whole elevator starts laughing. But the fact of the matter is, we deal with this every day.
Yeah, we do.
Either accept it or reject it every day.
Yeah. And look, I've seen, I grew up in the suburbs. A lot of my friends were mixed, white, Spanish, black. And you know the ones whose parents looked at you a certain way because you were friends with their kids. And all we were doing was just having fun playing.
That's right.
We weren't thinking about color and all that stuff like that.
You didn't.
We didn't care. It was normal, you know? But looking back, you always tell the time, like, something's not,
Yeah.
you know, you can see when you go to the door, it's like, and then for those like the Asians that were doing the whole affirmative action thing, let's get rid of it so we can get in schools, they're not letting y'all in these schools either. Like, did you think?
They forgot their own identity.
Yes.
That's just comes in. And it's easy to do in America, and we would not be totally honest if we did not admit African American people went through that phase also.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The closer you were to being white, hairstyle, complexion, where you lived, all that separated you, made folk feel different. So we can't act like this is something new. We went through this also. The cover of Ebony changed from very light complected people, slowly but surely to dark complected people. Jet magazine, light complected to dark complected. And it took years for that to happen. Okay.
No,
Okay.
you ain't telling, you ain't lying.
I know it.
And our kids are learning. Again, some people sold their kids a bill of goods. Oh, you're just like everybody else.
No, you're not.
You still have to work 10 times harder.
Yeah, you're not.
10 times more efficient. Just to make the grade of something. And this generation's having a rude awakening. I'm like, well, I thought if I did like everybody else did,
it's if you go to a resort, 90% of the time, lighter complected people are on the desk, darker complected people are picking up the luggage. There's no way to get around.
That's true.
So just can't get around. So society is color struck, just like African Americans were color struck at one time. I had a cousin would not date a woman. Now he brown skinned. He wouldn't date a woman that was less than very light.
Really? Okay.
There's
a lot like that, even within our own selves.
I had an uncle. They had to be what he called red bones. That was it. Anything dark. Now he was dark. Mama blacker than night. My mother dark. All his favorites. But when it came to his girlfriends,
had to be.
No. Color struck.
Our need for acceptance
absolutely
caused us to adjust too much.
He felt better about his blackness because the woman he was with was lighter complected.
That's true.
And it's just the same thing. Asians, Hispanics, Cubans, lighter the better, the more I feel accepted. This is a more accepted color. And among black people, lighter skinned African Americans are more easily accepted in corporate environments than darker. I mean,
it's true.
I've been there, done that. Okay.
What was a paper bag test back in the day?
That's right.
That's what it was.
That bag test wasn't really that good.
I know, right?
Shoot, I know a whole lot of black folks. Complexion of paper bag. 866-743-8267. 866-743-8267. This is On Point, the number one Saturday morning Christian-based call-in talk show in America. Live every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Any smart device at David G. Evans, the number one. Come on and like us, subscribe to us, talk to us. 866-743-8267, 866-743-8267, 866-744 Evans. Give us a call. We love talking to you. We got Robin from Bear, Delaware, Alicia from Fresno, California. There are a few lines still open. We're going to get to our phones in just a moment. Now, help me understand something. If the jobs report is critical, why are we laying off people like there's a sale on unemployment or something? Thousands of people. And then try to give us a jobs report that says employment's going up when the government is releasing thousands of people a day. How are you going to fire 1,300 folk from the State Department? Along with everybody else that you shut down.
And they'll wonder why some of these departments can't do their jobs They don't have the people to do them.
Yeah,
It's like,
who's driving the bus?
Like, come on, y'all. It's like
common sense, man. So I got to ask you something, and then we'll go to the phones. All right, if the Epstein list doesn't exist,
why did he go?
I just need somebody to help me with this. Why is Sister Maxwell in jail if it doesn't exist?
Thank you. Why was he in jail?
So it doesn't exist, but he's in jail, she's in jail, but nobody else was there except those two.
Yes, just them.
Now, mind you, we got video. Folk at the parties and stuff that claim not to know people, but we got video.
Yep.
So I guess we're back to, are you going to believe your lying eyes? You're going to believe what I'm telling you?
Right, yeah. Did you see our president's response when he was asked? They asked him about it.
He said, why are we still talking about it?
Yeah, got upset. And now some of his people are like, no, President, you should be the one rooting out these pedophiles.
And MAGA seems to be upset about it.
They are upset about it.
According to him, I thought they would go along with anything.
They are upset about this.
I'm like, so taking away your health care, you ain't mad about that? Getting ready to tax you out of existence, you're not mad about that? It take us to get all the way down to this. Because you didn't see the list. Maybe my brain's not working right.
No. It somehow, there's some infight going on with the FBI director and the DOJ. They're having some kind of scuffle.
Well, how can one person have the list on the desk and the FBI say it doesn't exist? At least coordinate your lie.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry. We got Robin from Bear. We're going to go to Robin on line 1. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Bishop. I'm Pastor. How y'all doing this morning?
We're doing fine. What's on your mind this morning?
You're funny. I just really have one question today.
Okay.
Really. But I wanted
to...
Go
ahead.
But first, Bishop, I want to say to regarding your mental health messages, anybody that hasn't been watching them, I think would be good to watch because you're really hitting on a lot of issues that a lot of us may not be aware of.
Okay.
So I want to first thank you for that.
Appreciate that.
Pastor Nick, I want to thank you for your understanding the Bible's messages.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they're really...
It helps, doesn't it?
Yes. Now, the last one you just did on Judges, when you got to the end talking about that woman was cut up in pieces, that touch,
That's a hard story to read.
I can just imagine, That's
you got to understand that word.
Yeah, you really have to understand it. But and for Reverend Tiffany, watch her messages, y'all. She's coming out with some powerful messages, and that's not long.
Yeah.
So I want to give her props too. But the question that I have, first, Bishop, remember
you said you only have one thing. You're on number 4 now. You're on number 4 now, Robin.
But I was just listening to what y'all were saying about, Bishop, when you said that God's not going to allow this to happen too much longer, and they're just digging their own grave. I'm looking at all the things they're doing. It took 72 hours to get to the people in Texas regarding the flood. So it's just a lot of things that they're doing. They're just going to keep digging their own grave. So you've been saying, God's saying, just let them do it. They're going to dig their own grave. But what can we say? We just got to trust what Bishop says.
Yeah, I think
what he
that if we believe in a God, the God of the Bible, a lot of times what I've seen in the past, if you ever seen a gopher, you don't know they're there until they come out of their hole for a minute. And all the gophers are coming out right now. And there's so much coverage that they will not be able to deny the library of evidence. Their own words, the words of others, the things they've supported. But most of all, to have de-emphasized the importance of about 20 million people in this country as it relates to medical care, as it relates to feeding people. To decide that amount of people it's acceptable for them to go without, even though everything they're saying is going to have a negative impact on the economy. I just believe that many people can't be caused to suffer and God not step in. Because I see it biblically that he steps in. He gives man a chance to correct himself, and then when men don't. But the problem with decisions is they're attached to people. That's the problem what we're seeing. They're making decisions, and they're acting as though they're not attached to people. Why? Because they've been dehumanized within themselves. They have no heart. And I contest it's impossible to claim the love of Christ and not be concerned about other people's conditions.
That's true, Bishop. That is true. So,
anyway.
But this is the question I'm hanging up.
What?
Okay, I was
right.
Yeah, all right, we're on number 5 now. We're on number 5.
This is only the first question. I want to comment. Anyhow,
we're gonna give you a chair next week.
Oh, look, see, that's why I can't get stuff out. You keep messing with me.
All right, go ahead.
But no, I was talking to a friend of mine that he's a prophet at his church, and we was talking about he was talking about blessings. You know, when we pray, that we should just pray in our head for the blessing instead of praying through our mouth to the Spirit. And I'm like, I didn't kind of agree with it, but I said, let me just ask Bishop. Because I know the Bible says we should.
Because there was nothing to agree with in that context, Robin, and you knew it. The Bible says speak. Repeatedly says speak.
Speak out loud.
You think
You're saying that the devil can hear
your voice.
He can't hear what's in your mind, but
your voice makes audible that which you are thinking. The kingdom of God is voice activated. Worship, praise, prayer, confession, it says with your mouth, not with your head. So I don't know who that was, but there's enough Bible that you need to know that if praying was thinking, boy. All right, we got to go.
All right, thank you, Bishop. Y'all have a blessed day. Love you guys.
You too. 866-743-8267, 866-743-8267. This is On Point. Give us a call, toll free. Alicia from Fresno, California. Hi, Alicia. Alicia, are you there? Okay, we'll go to Tom. Tom, how you doing?
All right, thanks. Good morning, Bishop. How you doing, Pastor?
Hey, Tom.
All right, man. How's things down in Fort Lauderdale?
You know, a little crazy with we have our new prison out there in the Everglades.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is that operational?
Mm-hmm.
It went operational 4 days after they put it there.
Now, since you're there, I didn't want to believe what I was saying on the news. I didn't want to totally believe what I was saying on the news or on social media. Would you please describe exactly what that is?
It's in the middle of the Everglades, so you can't get out of there. Not unless somebody drives you, so it's isolated. It's in the middle of Hurricane Alley, and they're in these little plastic tents. Supposedly they have air conditioning, but I know the mayor of Miami, which is a real Democrat, would not let in last week. It's supposed to let her in today. And then her comment was, they're going to let me in, but I want to know what they're hiding. It's just a mess. And most of the people they know that are held there so far are not criminals. There's people that got picked up.
So let me ask you a question. So they decided to put some tents in the middle of the Everglades.
Yes.
And they're calling it a prison.
Yes,
and because there are alligators in the Everglades, they're calling it the alligator place.
Yes.
All right, so since the president couldn't turn Alcatraz into what he wanted, which is sitting
Oh,
in
you
the
know he
middle.
came too.
All right, which is sitting in the middle of San Francisco Bay, I believe.
Yeah.
So your governor decided that he's going to make his own Alcatraz?
With state money, which people are now asking why did he do it with state money? Because that's, a lot of things are coming out because it's in Miami's area where it's still democratically held, and they're asking all kind of crazy questions now, like, how did you do this with state money, considering it's supposed to be a federal?
And the whole point
all kind of scrutiny right now.
The whole point is that the alligators are constantly a threat.
Yeah, if you escape.
Alligators, snakes,
pythons too.
mosquitoes.
Yeah. They have the big pythons out there to stop them from trying to flee, and it's a power move. It reminds me of the Japanese concentration back in the World War
California.
II and all that.
Yeah.
And there are bears and panthers out there too. That is it's wild kingdom in that part of the Everglades.
Yeah, I know.
And it flooded, I think, in there once during one of the hurricane comes.
Look, there's no way anything can stand out there for long.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, floods, tornadoes. Okay.
And they're in plastic tents. This isn't a structure. They put that structure up within a week.
Unbelievable.
Bishop, I called because you had said something, and I was going to comment on it before I hang up. You know that I think it's Dan Bonjoni, he's the assistant FBI director.
Yeah.
He insists that Pam Bondi be fired, the AG, because of this Epstein thing.
Really?
They're going at it.
They're going at it.
And they're thinking now Trump's going to have to fire one or the other because they are like head.
So one guy thinks it should be released, and she's saying it's not.
She keeps deflecting, doing all that.
She admitted she had it on her desk.
Mm-hmm.
So now she was just fooling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of mega folks want to know what's in that file, and I'm a little surprised that Trump is still saying, I don't know, or he's playing dumb on this. But it seems strange that so many people are asking. Now Republicans are asking.
Yeah.
And nobody seems to know.
He when he threw that out there on Twitter, I call it Twitter still.
Yeah.
It started blowing everything back up again. Because remember, nobody was talking about Epstein list for a while, until Musk brought it up.
Right.
And now people are demanding it. And when you got Roseanne Barr saying, President Trump, you need to release this list. And
he can't. He's on it.
I know. Because he was aggressive when they asked him about it.
Now he's calling Epstein a weird guy when he said before they were good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, which is it?
Yep. Right, exactly.
I saw this thing on news last night where they're showing him dancing, hanging out with Epstein, and verbalizing, hey, look at that girl over there.
How many times do I have to ask you in all the years I've known you, are you going to believe your lying eyes, or are you going to believe what they're telling you?
You got to believe what you see.
These folk are just, no, I know I saw the tape, but it's got to be something else. Thanks, Tom.
No, it's what you saw. Take care, you guys.
All right, take it easy.
See you.
It looks like we got a first-time caller, Sister Elder Smith from
Yes.
Delaware. How you doing?
Hello.
Good morning, Pastor. I'm going to say President.
Welcome
How
to
y'all
On
doing?
Point.
But listen, I just wanted to say I enjoyed the show so much. But have you and Pastor Nick ever thought about being the president and he be your vice president? I'll vote for you because y'all on point.
Look.
Well,
We're going to be right here.
I can see that sounds good.
We have our hands full right here.
And Vice President Nick Smith. I'm gonna put it out there.
Okay.
I enjoy y'all so much.
God
Thanks
bless
for
you.
being on.
God bless you.
Bless you.
All right, then take care. You have a good day.
Bye-bye. You too.
Bye-bye.
Scott from Vineland, how you doing?
Bishop, Pastor Nick, what's happening?
Hey,
What's going
man,
on,
what's up,
man?
Too much, man.
I know. I've been looking for you, but I haven't seen you.
I moved. I finally moved. I'm back in the area. I'm out of violence.
We know that already.
Oh.
You in Mount Ephraim, right?
Close enough. Clemens Bridge, right back of the Philly Sports Bar, which I need to stay out of. Because sister's spending money in there. But I'm gonna leave you my address and everything on your message, Bishop.
I ain't talking about my address. I'm talking about your address. I'm talking about mine now. Anyway, man, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm just training camp starts real soon for our birds. So
what you think's gonna happen this season?
Man, I don't mean to say the word. We got murderous row, man. We open up with the Cowboys and the Chiefs. We got a tough schedule. I don't know who we made mad, Pastor Nick and Bishop. And then we ain't got no back-to-back home games. I'm like, come on.
Yep. But
I don't know who we made mad. Maybe because the tush push was still sticking. I don't know.
Based off the teams the way they played last year, it is tough. But again, it's every single year. One team could be great one year, bad the next year. You never know.
So you're predicting we might be bad this year?
No. I'm saying I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
We got a strong team.
Do we?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The only reason we might start off slow,
didn't they change brains though?
The offensive coordinator.
That's the only thing we're worried about. Offensive coordinator is how that's going to work.
Yeah.
But Jalen,
I feel bad for Jalen because this is his third or fourth.
No, it's like his 10th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, since college, but he's been the Eagles, been like his third, fourth, or fifth. One of them.
Yeah.
The longest tenure coach, if you want to say, Shane Steichen. Coach Steichen, he's with the Indianapolis Colts. He was here for 2 years, but that was short lived. But it's bad when you say your offensive coordinator. How long do you stay? 2 years. That's the longest. But
he's had to make a lot of adjustments.
Yeah, but he's one thing I love about him is his mindset.
Okay,
even now, that championship is gone from his mind.
Oh, it's been gone.
He's one of those guys. Gone. Like he took a week off after the Super Bowl.
Right.
He was back to practicing like a week later.
Wow.
His mindset is like, that's last year. It don't count. I love about him. It's like he's not drunk on success.
No, that's good. That's good.
Him or Saquon, Pastor Nick.
Yeah.
I wonder how the Giants feel letting Saquon go.
I know. Just
boy, they got to be kicking themselves, and you know what?
Who got fired after they made that trade?
Actually, nobody did, not that I know of.
Hmm?
Nobody, surprisingly. And how they aired it on ESPN at 30 for 30.
Unbelievable.
It's real unbelievable. But that's all I have, fellas. I'll leave my address, Bishop, and like I said, I've been
Don't make me no more promises, man.
No, I'm gonna make a promise. I'm not. I'm gonna leave the address. Did Leon leave his mother's information?
I'm not. We ain't talking about Leon. Don't get me. Don't be talking about what about? You've been telling me for 5 years you coming to church.
I know. I know. I know.
All right now. Don't make me talk about you on the radio. I'll wait till we talk on the phone.
All right.
I'll talk to you soon, Scott.
All right. Talk to you. Bye.
Bye-bye. I think Alicia's back from Fresno, California. Hi, Alicia.
How you doing, Bishop?
All right. Hi. How are you?
Taking it one day at a time.
What's on your mind today?
I want you to pray for my dad, Bishop. He go to court in 10 more days.
Okay. We did that.
And pray for me and my strength, because I didn't get a chance to go see him. I got to go see him in jail, Bishop.
All right. When are you going?
You say, when am I going?
When are you going to see him?
I can't. It's always something coming against it, Bishop. I got to move out of my apartment right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got to get an apartment of the stuff.
Okay. Now, is the prison far away from where you live?
I moved into another state, Bishop. I'm trying to get myself together,
Okay.
So I just want you to pray that God, be with him in the court, because I ain't going to be able to make it this month. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to be there this time. Okay.
Bishop, I got to get some money and stuff. I got to get my apartment and stuff. Another apartment, Bishop. I got to try to get out of here,
I hear you, girl. I hear you.
But I love you, and I thank you for praying for me, Bishop.
Absolutely. Now, your dad's name is what again?
Anthony Huff.
Anthony. Okay.
Yeah, he's bad. He's bad, Bishop. But just pray for his soul, okay?
I will.
Because I can't be in there this month, but I might try to go see him in jail next month. He's 66 years old, Bishop.
Wow.
I'm 43.
Okay.
So I'm just trying. I did a lot for him, Bishop. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned something. You can't raise grown folk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can't raise grown folk. You can't do it. That made too much sense, didn't it?
I did a lot for him, Bishop, for him to be back in there.
I understand. You stay strong now. I hope your move goes well.
Thank you. I love you, Bishop.
Love
and thank
you
you for praying for me. Pray
Absolutely.
for God to be with me, too, and we have a better relationship with God. Because I got to clean the church today, Bishop.
Absolutely. All right. Do a good job.
God bless you. Thank you.
All right. See you now.
Okay.
Sharon from Dallas. How you doing?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Feel like we talked in a long time.
We haven't. But this is, I wanted to put this on you all's plate. And I know we don't have much. I always call them close in. But listen to this. Okay, the sirens and everything down there in Texas, President Obama and President Joe Biden had offered to send everything to them, and they refused.
Why?
Did you hear that? They refused because they were Democrats. Okay, they did.
What about the people?
I'm just sharing with you what the news came out and was saying. And second, the only reason why I think that this president went to the flood-infected area was because you heard about what Jasmine Crockett was doing, the little low IQ person was doing down there in Texas.
What did she do?
Okay, she sent $3 million to the flood-infected area, and she sent 5 truckloads of food down there to them with her name on the truck.
Wow.
Low IQ, huh?
Right. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Now that's where you get them, when you quietly do what you do. That sister is smart.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
Huh?
Of course she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah.
And so,
I didn't know they had refused the aid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did. They refused
the whole weather system thing that would help alert the flood.
Yeah.
They denied all that stuff.
They denied it.
Yep. And now you see Abbott kind of talking around it and trying to act like, it didn't happen and let's not worry about it. Let's deal with it later. All these people, there's over 100 people that died from this flood. More people that are missing. Mm-hmm. And the guy, the camp where the kids were.
Yeah.
He was telling them, we need to do something because this is a flooded area, potential for a flood.
Yeah.
And then when it finally came, he died trying to help save the kids, and it was just, it's bad down there.
Yeah,
they said the flooding happened so fast, and it was in the middle of the night.
They have flash floods.
Yeah, and it was in the middle. It was like 1 a.m. in the morning. Nobody's prepared for it, even during the daytime. But that whole weather thing, remember, Texas trying to detach from the federal government with certain things.
Yep.
They're off the grid for electricity and stuff. So when they have a power outage, then they want the federal government to come in and help them, but they want to be detached at the same time. Like,
what are the people in Texas thinking about when they're electing these people?
We know what it is.
Yeah.
We said it before. That's what it is. And you know what nobody's talking about? The fact that all these government jobs and the people who come in first, responders, good. They're not there because their jobs have been cut. Nobody's there. Nobody's talking about that. Well, where are they? They're not there. FEMA and all these people.
Yeah.
Now just trying to,
The other thing I thought didn't make any sense, you live in Texas, so you can help us with this. How are you going to blame the fire chief in a city 120 miles away from what's he got to do?
Thank you.
So
they're trying to find any scapegoat they can.
Yep.
And they're calling him a DEI
hire, yeah.
But he's in a city 120 miles away.
Yeah. And can't stop a flash flood.
Wait a minute. He can't stop a flash flood, but when did you call the fire company 120 miles away to come put a fire out? It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
And who's coming? You know what they said? They called, and she said that she would get back with it. It was like about 9 o'clock when they called. I mean, I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing because it's really serious.
Yeah.
But somebody's got to take responsibility, and it's not on them. Start asking about where are all these people that you fired. that were in place that could have handled this, because Barack Obama had people in place and Joe Biden. So what happened to those? Somebody dismantled everything. If it's got Barack's name on it or Joe Biden's name on it, they are trying to get rid of it.
At the expense of the safety of the people that live in Texas. That's insane.
Well, they voted for him in Texas.
Yeah. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. Love you both. You are doing a good job.
Thank you.
Proud of you. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Texas, I remember something, remember certain things. I remember the first time I went to Texas, and we had to travel from Dallas, I think, to Paris. So we had to drive. And a couple of things struck me about Texas. The clarity of the sky and just how clearly you could see the stars.
It's a beautiful place.
It just...
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mean, I'm like, wow. The other thing was the first time I've ever been to an area, and there were literally rulers on the side of the road to show you how deep the water would get when a flood came. And they were very prominent, and you could see it in all the towns. So I'm saying flooding must be a real issue down here. So you would think that they would be hyper prepared. Literally 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet rulers on the side of the road. Oh,
you cut the funding.
That went fast, didn't it?
Yeah.
So glad you could join us today. Tomorrow, of course, 8 a.m. is our virtual service. 11 o'clock is our live in-person service. You don't want to miss it. You want to be a part of that. Come and see us. Take a ride. If you're not close by, take a ride. Come and see us tomorrow. Also, want to remind you that if you need some inspiration during the week, you can text BBC Elevate to 28950 and get some inspirational messages. If you just want to know what's going on with the ministry, BBC News to 28950. Our bookstore is open today. I'll invite you to get my latest book called Elevate, about the life of David. A lot of people are enjoying it. We would love to pray with you. Just send your prayer requests to prayer@gotobethany.com, prayer@gotobethany.com. We need you to subscribe to David J. Evans 1 and BBC of NJ on in YouTube, but also subscribe to DGEMS, DGEMS, and On Point on all our podcast platforms. Looking forward to seeing you for tomorrow's worship experience. Take a ride, come and see us. Make sure we know you're here. We love entertaining guests in our church. Remember, faith acts like a thing is so, even when it's not so, that it might be so. God bless you. For Pastor Nick Smith, I'm Bishop David G. Evans, and we'll see you next time.